This is the best new money glitch after the recent patches in Forza Horizon 5, whether you're on Xbox, Steam, or of course the brand new PlayStation. Now just a little bit of a heads up, this glitch is not quite as good as they were before the patch, but it's still the quickest way to be able to make money and credits, and particularly XP. This is very quick for you guys to level up, or at least progress if that's what you guys are trying to do, especially if you're a new player via PlayStation 5. But that's enough talking, let's go and get straight into exactly what you guys need to know. Now first off, you want to head to the car collection screen. Again, it's going to be with a local Motors Rally Fighter. You might have seen this before, and you might think you have a decent idea in the glitch, but a few things have changed. This car only costs 100,000 credits, and of course, you guys can easily go into this car, and the most important thing you make sure you do with it is ensure you max out the skill perks. Now, it's a little bit of a notice. Like I mentioned, guys, right now, no glitch is as good as this was before, but it's still the best way of making money, and I tested out quite a few, and I have a couple other glitches that I'm going to post soon. They're probably a little bit better than this, but we're still testing, so make sure you like and subscribe to stay tuned. Now, pretty much max out all of these skill perks. It's going to be pretty important to make sure you maximize the amount of credits you get, and I'll get into that as the video progresses. So you guys want to do Creative Hub, Event Lab, Event Blueprint, and type in this share code that I'll of course be sharing on screen. Now, like I said, it is very likely it's going to be patched pretty soon, 777-892-265. So be sure to go ahead and stay subscribed, as I'll be the first person to come with the new glitch. It's very likely Forza will be patching these quickly, especially with the new PS5 update. Now, of course, guys, if you want to skip it on the grind, you might have seen I already had unlimited credits, the highest level in the possible game, and you guys can do the same with new PS5 packages now available. If you guys want to learn more, check out my channel. There's over 15,000 Trustpilot reviews, instant delivery, and more, with credit packages from 100 million to 999 million, as well as rare card drops, all 100% safe and legitimate simply via the auction house. Zero risk at all, so I definitely recommend giving it a try if you guys want to skip out on the Horizon Festival Plus grinding and enjoy the more enjoyable parts of the game. So in terms of the difficulty settings, pretty much copy what I've got here: anti, standard, off, manual, full. Nothing too serious, not really too many particular settings you do require. And then of course you can have unbeatable as a difficulty mode, just to earn a little bit more credits, a little bit bonus credits each time you complete this race. Now, this is pretty much the same overall concept as you might have previously seen with the pipe glitch. However, it's a little bit different in terms of the actual event construction, and a few things of the fundamentals have changed. So pretty much drive up to this pipe, you want to push this little water tank out of the way with your front two wheels, hold the handbrake. So pretty much what I did there, as soon as I drove up, my front two wheels were over into the pipe, hold the handbrake as well as accelerator, and pretty much sit here. You know you're in a decent position if you can see your car vibrating towards the front, or you can see the tires spinning. And of course, guys, like I said, you'll still make around 100,000 credits for each time you do this, but more importantly, around 60,000 XP. Now, that's if you have VIP or the premium version of the game. If you only have the standard copy, you'll usually get around half. So that might look like around 50 to 60,000 credits and around 30 to 40,000 XP. But still, guys, that's around 40,000 XP, considering the fact this only takes around 2 minutes, and around 40,000 credits. Definitely one of the best ones. In terms of straight money, this one is not quite as good, as more for XP, but I will have a crazy money method going tomorrow, which is less pivoted towards XP and more towards straight credits. Now, as you guys can see, the event will automatically finish. You'll be in first place, and it's pretty much that, go straight up and simple. As you guys will see, once I finish the race, boom, 45,000 XP on top of credits. You guys will see right up here, 87,500. However, I've actually got a second event you guys can do as well. So this will be a different car you want to go ahead and use for this one, where instead of using a car like the local Motors Rally Fighter, we'll want to go ahead and use a rear-wheel drive Lamborghini Sesto Elemento Forza Edition. So not the four-wheel drive. This one will be the rear wheel, so it's a little bit different than the general conventional method. And just quickly, most of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel, so if you want to help us hit 150k and stay up to date with the best Forza glitches, content, news, and more, be sure to tap that button. It really helps out a lot. Now, on top of that, guys, I'd recommend going ahead and going to the Creative Hub again. This will be a different share code, a different event, actually a new glitch you guys would have never seen before, similar in terms of its effectiveness. Now, the share code for this one, of course, is going to be 251-335 and then 977. This one is a little bit different because you not only earn credits and XP, but you also earn skill points. And I can guarantee you've actually never seen this variation of the glitch before, so it's definitely worth giving it a try. Now, like I said, it's important you have a car with rear wheel drive. This Lamborghini Sesto Elemento Forza Edition is going to be very good for this, and I also have the car mastery perks all completely maxed out as usual. In order to make the car rear wheel drive, I'll show a clip on screen. You can pretty much just go into the upgrades, change the actual differ or the driving of the car to be rear wheel drive, and you guys will be done. It's pretty straightforward and easy to do. Now, in terms of difficulty settings, it's very important you guys make sure you're on unbeatable. You cannot be on any other mode, otherwise you'll start in the wrong position of this race. In terms of braking, anti-lock on, steering, auto steering, and shifting is me manual. So those are the main four things: unbeatable, anti-lock on, auto steering, and manual. Now guys, as soon as you get started, you want to save these settings, get straight into the race, and you guys will see the first thing you'll need to do is simply hold down your handbrake, and the rest of the race will pretty much be done for you. So hold your handbrake, you'll see your car will continue to skid up quite a lot, showing as if you're moving or showing the wheels moving, and from then you'll pretty much want to sit here and wait. Now after a while, probably around 20 to 30 seconds of sitting here, there'll be a text prompt on screen that you'll be able to hear as soon as the fact that the actual person is announcing the end of the race, and that's when you'll be able to reverse out of here and follow the course. From this, not only do you get credits, you also get a lot of XP, but on top of that you get skill points, and skill points can be converted into super wheel spins through certain cars, which you can then do to make credits. We'll of course show throughout the course of this video, right after we finish up the first variation of this glitch. Now as you guys can see, this text prompt has come up, time to reverse, so we'll reverse the car and then go in and smash those objects. So it can be a little bit strange at certain times to actually get out of here. You want to reverse, then drive pretty slow, as the auto steering will definitely change the way you move a little bit, so it might be a little bit discombobulated for a few steps, but as soon as you guys get back to it, you can pretty much hold down the accelerator and your car will go through and destroy all of these objects. Now the good thing about it, this will get you 10 skill points on top of the XP and credits like I mentioned, and we'll show you how you guys can profit from that in just a second now. So you'll keep driving until you finish the event here, and we'll cut towards the end. So coming up towards the end of the finish line now, the race will pretty much instantaneously finish. You'll earn the 10 skill points, first place as expected. It does say 2023, but it's actually a new variation. Not sure if that's trying to mislead people to make sure it's not patched or something like that, but it's actually a new variation we've never seen before, and very effective at that too. We'll see in terms of the credits made from this, 56,000 XP on top of credits, which will come soon, similar to the first glitch, 90,000. But now let's talk about the skill points, because you can convert those into credits as well. So to convert those into super wheel spins, head to the auction house and you want to search for this one car in particular, the Bugatti Divo. Now these cars are around 500,000 credits to purchase, but you'll be able to resell them after to make your money back. One thing is very important, you don't want to buy a car from a seller who's listing up a bunch of these, because if you purchase one of these cars and the skill perks have already been used, you will not be able to use them again. So you want to try to buy a car off someone who hasn't used them. So look for one that's completely stock painter, stock tuner, and no sort of upgrades or design change to it. That'll lead the highest likelihood that the person's probably never even used the car and therefore has not used the skill perks as well. Whereas if you look at one that's got a full design and a tuner, if they've gone ahead and tuned the car, it's a very good chance they've already used the perks, which will make it pretty much a waste of time for you. So let's go ahead and check. By following those steps I mentioned, usually 8 out of 10 times, you'll find cars successfully without the perks used. Sometimes you'll find the perks used, it's simply how it goes, but you can always resell it to make up for that. So if you go Car Mastery, you guys can see I did it live, run in front of you, no perks used. You not only get 50,000 credits, you also get a wheel spin, and on top of that you get 2 super wheel spins. So every time you do that last glitch, you'll make skill points, go in and use Devos, turn the skill points into super wheel spins, go in and open them to maximize your profits. Then after that, you can resell the Devo on the auction house to make the credits you spend on it right back. So guys, that's going to wrap it up. I've got massive glitches coming soon, so like and subscribe to stay tuned, and also check out my bio to learn more.